It has been a tough few days for the Bucks in terms of injuries. First, Malcolm Brogdon went down with that torn plantar fascia.
That's a tough one.
I went backward with it. Plantar fascia. And now we've learned Nikola Mirotic is out with a thumb injury for at least 2 to 4 weeks, just as he was getting integrated into the system there. I think he played his 14th game with the Bucks last night. And Antetokounmpo's injury doesn't seem like a long-term thing, but he's missed a couple of games in a row now. Yeah. With this being their first real go-around as a contender, how big of a concern is it that you're losing rotation pieces here at the end of the season?
I mean, I think it's always a concern when you're dealing with key players in street clothes. But the thing that you have to kind of hold on to if you're Mike Budenholzer is you're planning on your playoff run being extremely long, 3D. Right. So you're looking at these guys, and when they come back, anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks means you have them when you need them come postseason time. It's not going to be an issue of reintegrating a guy like Malcolm Brogdon. He's a part of your core group. That's one thing. Mirotic makes you a little more nervous because he's a guy who you were just trying to get into a groove with this bunch. You don't need him to have a choppy return when he comes back, because that's going to cost you maybe in a game early in a playoff series. So you got to be careful with it, but I think their depth is good enough where this is where DJ Wilson, Connaughton, some of those young guys in-house already get an opportunity to show you what they can do down the stretch of the regular season and maybe into that first series.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Sekou. I throw George Hill in there, another one of those guys who's been around, who's been around and been deep in the playoffs, and we can say hold down the fort until Malcolm Brogdon gets back. He's the only one I was concerned about because he's been the fabric of this team and how they've come the last couple of years. And Mirotic, even Pau Gasol, getting them integrated and to hold down the fort, I think they can do, because as long as Giannis is 100% and you're running your offense through him and you're still playing the same way, Chris Milton, to your point, still playing inspired basketball since the All-Star break. Same with Bledsoe. He's got his contract now, so that's off his head. He can go out there and really play top-notch basketball. So outside of Brogdon, when he gets back, everyone else, you just kind of get healthy, listen to coach, and play the same way you've been playing.
Mirotic had his best game as a Buck offensively last night with 23 points in the win over the Lakers, and now he's gone.
And this thing about it, Matt, once he gets back and you keep playing the same way and Giannis gets more and more comfortable, they got enough. Oh, you heard? Okay, come in. More shooters, Pat. You come on in. More shooters. Yeah. And that's the style of play they've been doing all season long. So that's why I'm not as worried. The fact is, Sekou, when those bright, what we call playoff lights hit, are you going to get scared then and forget what you've done to get here? That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Yeah. And they don't have guys, to me, who play outside of the framework of what Mike Budenholzer has them doing, which is a benefit to them. They have a very defined default setting that they play on with Giannis on the court, without him on the court. So, therefore, there's not a whole lot of freelance you have to worry about. You plugging and playing guys.